Today we're going to talk about festivals. When we think about what a festival is, we often think of religious festivals. So for example, Christmas is a Christian festival, Hanukkah is a Jewish festival. However, today we're going to look at a different definition, which is that of an organised set of special events, such as music performances. So, for example, a folk festival, or it could be something based on art. So there are lots of different arts festivals. Just take a moment now to think about festivals which you know of, which are not religious festivals. Here are some examples. So you can see that there are lots of different music festivals here, but there are also beer festivals, dance festivals, poetry festivals, as well as LGBT festivals, which are more commonly known as Pride, which celebrate and bring awareness to the LGBT community. Today, we're going to look in particular at some unusual festivals that happen in the UK during the year. So let's start with this one. This is the Weston-super-Mare Sand Sculpture Festival, and it's been held annually since 2005 on the beach at Weston-super-Mare, which is in the southwest of England. The artists at this sand festival use sand and water to make sculptures, and each year there's a theme, such as Once Upon a Time. Visitors can vote for their favourite sculpture, so you can think about which one of these you prefer, and they take part in freestyle sand sculpting as well if they want to. The exhibition is open for quite a long time, from April until October. In contrast, Burning the Clocks Festival lasts for just one day, and there's a reason for that. Because the people of Brighton and Hove, which is in the south of England, gather together to make paper and willow lanterns, which they then carry through the city and they burn on the beach as a token for the end of the year. So it happens every year on the 21st of December, which is the shortest day of the year. It's a free event which combines this procession, which you can see, with a spectacular fire and fireworks show on the beach. Burning the Clocks was created in 1994 as a way to celebrate the festive season regardless of faith or creed. It's free and the route is suitable for all ages and abilities. Over 2,000 people now take part in the parade, with over 20,000 spectators watching them. Closer to home, this is the Jorvik Viking Festival. The Vikings raided and occupied a large part of the UK, including Yorkshire, from the 9th century to the 11th century. So they form quite a big part of the British history. So now, every year, Vikings from all over the world descend on York for a week-long commemoration of the anniversary of the crowning of King Canute, who was a Viking warrior. He rose up to be not just the King of England, but the leader of an enormous North Sea empire. There's a huge programme of events inspired by Vikings, including living history encampments, talks, and of course, dramatic combat performances. The Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling Festival is a world event which takes place near Gloucester in the southwest of England. It's traditionally done by and for the people who live in the local village of Brockworth, but now people from all over the world take part. Even in 2013, a 27-year-old American man and a 39-year-old Japanese man each won one of the 4 races. The event takes its name from Cooper's Hill, the hill on which it occurs. If you like kites, you'll love this. It's the Bristol International Kite Festival. This takes place every year during the summer. Entry is free, but there's a charge for car parking. The festival started in 1986 and visitors can just chill out and watch the experts at work, or they can join in the fun and bring along their own kite to fly in the public flying areas. The programme includes displays and demonstrations with synchronised sport kite flying, choreographed to music, mock aerial combat with Japanese fighting kites, artistic kites flown as paintings in the sky, and a mass fly-in of dramatic serpent kites. The Goodwood Festival of Speed is an annual hill climb featuring historic motor racing vehicles. It's held in the grounds of Goodwood House, which is a stately home in West Sussex in the south of England. It takes place in late June or early July, and it's normally scheduled to avoid clashing with the Formula One season, so that fans can see Formula One machines as well as cars and motorbikes from racing history climb the hill. There are many literature festivals around the UK. The Ilkley Literature Festival happens in Ilkley near Leeds and has become one of the UK's top arts festivals. It's a 2-week programme. It starts at the end of September, and it now features more than 250 events which take place in a variety of venues in Ilkley and Ilkley's surrounding towns and villages. The festival includes events for children and young people, and also now it even has a festival fringe. Glyndebourne is a stately home, like Goodwood. It's also in the south of England, and each year it has an opera festival. Formal evening dress, as you can see from the pictures, is customary for this summer festival. However, seeing it happens in the British summer, it's advisable to bring additional warm layers such as cardigans, wraps and jackets. It's quite a good idea to do that. Finally, one of the thousands of film festivals that happens internationally, Kendal Mountain Film Festival, is particularly specialist. It's the UK's premier mountain film festival, possibly the only one in the UK. It's a diverse event which aims to inspire more people to explore, enjoy and represent mountains, wilderness and their cultures. It features films from not just the UK, but from around the world. So, now we've looked at all these different unusual festivals that take part in the UK throughout the year. Take place in the UK throughout the year, sorry. How about you? Which one would you prefer to go to? And do you know any unusual festivals in your country?